Gonna be just playing around. Not happy with the tom sound for some. I don't know. Not driving me to the wall. So just playing around with that right now. Kicking. Uh, so the toms. Let me lift that tom for a minute and just go back up there. So I'm just gonna highlight and loop this. Yeah, come on, motherfucker, loop. Okay. gives it a little bit more boomy bottom end. And through the Neumann. It's cooking. Now if I throw in a couple other things, just don't want shit to get lost in the mix. So let's, like I said, throw the bass in. Take that loop off now. It's driving me fucking nuts. Add bricks. See something. Can you face? So I got Mr. Dave. Dave. Turn that down. Get that out of there. Let me see if I can get Dave to jump on here and see what we can. Hey!
Hey, what's up?
Nothing. I've been playing around. You can add so much shit, and then you're like, is it fucking it up? Is it not fucking it up? The toms, I kept thinking I was getting too much from the hi-hat off it, just because, and I'm like sitting there playing with gates, and I'm just like, fuck. I mean, the drums sound good, but I want them to sound better.
Well, what you need to do, you should probably on all the time.
Wait, you're going in and out.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you should do is on all the tom-tom tracks, cut out everything except the tom hits themselves. That's what I was going to show you. And then just use the tom hits, and then have the tom hit go a little after, and then fade that.
Well, then let me send it over, because I was trying that, and I kept thinking, man, does it take out the dynamic? Because the only bad thing is when he hits the rack and when he goes to the cowbell, he's using somehow, you know, it feels like it loses something when I do that.
Send me your mix. That's what you should really do.
Yeah, because everything's zeroed out right now because everything's going through the board. So, you know, nothing's, you know.
Phone call session, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about, and then you'll see what I mean.
Okay, yeah, I'll send it right over. I'll just Dropbox it because that's the only thing I'm fucking with right now is that in the base. I don't want to deal with anything else till I get that to where it's.
Don't we have the thing in Dropbox already?
Probably, but I made you know, instead of having 20 sessions, this is the mix session that we're using now that's zeroed out and.
Create a new folder for me and then just send it to me.
Okay,
Later.
cool. All right. All right. Thanks, Dave. All right. Bye. All right. Not a bad thing. So we'll flip that over and let me just jump back here. So, ooh, that's great. So I'm going to send this over to Mr. David Ivory and have him play around with a couple things because I don't want to fuck with anything if it's not coming there. It's been, you know, it's EQ'd pretty good, but, you know, let me just take some of this shit off. You know, it's like you can put too much shit on, and when it doesn't start sounding right, it's no fucking good. So I'll come back to it a little bit later today. Cool thing. This is what's great about this technology shit, you know, instead of trying to do it here and doing it on your own and trying to beat your head and watching crappy YouTube videos and trying to, you know, oh, this person did it this way and that person did it that way. But, you know, look, I sound like fucking Mach 22. I think I got a decent mix, but it's not the mix I want for the drums. So that's big right there, as you can hear. I mean, Damien's killing that fucking thing, you know, it's G rock. Fall back as well. So, cut the mic down a little bit. I think it's a little too loud. Yeah, should be something a little loud. Sorry about that. Probably sounded like ass. Yeah, I had to gain up a little hard. Much shit to look at once. Let me turn these off. So here's the difference with no crap on these toms. And the cool thing is it's got a good performance, and you know, definitely a rock solid drummer. I mean, I totally give Damien Monte Carlo that. He's fucking Mr. He and Ned are fucking, hell of a rhythm section. So there's nothing in those drums. Those toms. They're great. Not fucking tribal. That's the Woodwick kit I have, which is Jason Bonham's little kit before he went to DW. And then look, if I throw in Ned's bass, sorry, overhead. Whoop. That's rock and roll. God, I grew up in the 70s and 80s. Fucking drums sounded like between Zeppelin and Bonham and Kiss and everything else. I just want to hear what it sounds like through the solo section, which is right about here. Hits are nice and tight. Check out the ending. There's the outro. I'm telling you, man, your girlfriend won't need a gynecologist after listening to that. That shit will really make you fucking loosen your bottom up. There's some head shit. Cut that out, and they're just going through crapping the lavatones up here, which are great. So I'm gonna do a Mr. Save since I cleaned up all the crap here, and I'll highlight these toms so he knows which ones they are. That we did, yeah. There. We need to do them lighter blue so he knows the toms. He doesn't have to fuck around with that. This thing's been EQ'd, everything zeroed out. Save this section. Save. Alright. Close. And if anybody doesn't know who David Ivory is, David's, Grammy nominated. Well, probably, I think Dave's woodwinning too. He's worked with The Roots and Silvertide, Nick Perry, Lizzie Hale, Hailstorm. So, dude, I'm really thankful to be doing stuff with he and Michael Kelly and uh, them at Monco, and for David to give me a hand on this. So here, I'll give you a little taste, a little tip of shit I'm working on. A new project, which would be mine. Where the hell is it? Is it around here? Where the hell is it? Never did this before, so I went drop C. So this is just a tip. Kind of shit you right when you're angry and pissed off at everything, and just feel like I don't have the lyrics yet. I got a title for it, but I don't have lyrics. So that's where I'm going with that. I got a couple of people I want to help me out on that. I cut the bass, but I'm not digging it, so I'm going to ask, hopefully, Mr. Pinnock, if he'll cut the bass tracks for me. Get Doug to. I'd like to hear more of that, King's XE growl on there, and then guitar too much. I went too. To me, it's reminding me too much of Zach. So I was, again, my first time doing anything in drop C. Drop C. I don't know what the hell I did that for, but just because, and it's starting to sound like Zach Wild, but it's got that Ozzy feel. But I really want to go for that 5-finger death punch. It's kind of hell yeah, a little bit of Phil Anselmo, a little bit of my voice is not the greatest, but I got grit behind it, so hell, I'll just go that route, so I'll give you the title of the song, which is, again, you write shit because you're angry and pissed off, so it's called Piss and Vinegar, and there's a reason behind it, but so it's be on a new project that's coming out. And the new project's going to be fun stuff. It's instead of putting an album out, I figure, what the F, nobody's putting albums out anymore. I'm just going to start throwing singles out, or singles or whatever, and probably writing with the guys in Mach 22, because hell, great musicians. I mean, there's just I really am thankful for hanging out and working with these guys, and Joey Stumpo down in Northeast Philly, his place, man, can hardly wait to get in there and start tracking and cutting live music with Mach 22. We're gonna do something very special, very freaking soon, because we're all just going stir crazy. So no family, no friends, no nothing. It'd be the boys. We'll come up with something, because you guys need new music, and they're itching to play, and I'm itching to start streaming shit and getting things out. So stay tuned. We'll be doing a Mach 22 streaming cast on Tuesday night, probably 9 o'clock, probably for about half hour, 40 minutes. We're gonna do that, let them catch up on a couple things. Maybe talk about some new music, hopefully new, we're going to try being creative, trying to, maybe see if we can get some merch out. I just want to start getting things out there and have these guys, because they've been, chomping at the bit, and shit's there. I just want to get back in here and make some music. I don't care with them, with me, with whoever, so, Brian Cole, definitely want to start working with him. Brian's a great voice. Dwayne Morano, I met him last year at M3. Did his went down to DC and did his show. Tremendous guitar player. Just love his album. And if you guys ever get a chance, here it is. Go online, check it. It's Murano. Brian, the band is amazing. He's had everybody on here from, oh gosh, you name it. It's singer from XYZ's on there. There's guys from Extreme and Firehouse, and so it's a cool thing. This quarantine shit isn't bad if it doesn't drive you stir crazy, but just got to learn how to be creative and make new music. And again, really, I can hardly wait for you guys to hear this song, because when it comes out, it's gonna knock you on your ass. It's they wrote it. Ooh, I just want to say that like 7 years ago or 8 years ago or whatever. But man, we it's like one of those songs that you shelf and you put out, and we've been working on it for about 3 months. Well, it kind of had to sit still for 6 weeks because I had to have surgery. Because I'll tell you one thing, absence will put your ass in the hospital if you try to drink a bottle of it. Not saying anything, but yeah, shit's like Drano, man. That'll eat a hole in your stomach. Well, I think it did. But all right, I'm gonna flip this over so we can get I can get shit rocking and rolling. And my goal is to have this song done out on there for you guys to have, and the band to put it out and have it on every freaking streaming media service, probably by my goal is 2 weeks max, and I'll break my ass working on it just to get it done, because we're hungry to have stuff out and get reactions from you guys, because don't do a damn bit of good sitting on console or in Pro Tools or anything like that. And you're bored, we're bored, we just want to get rocking and rolling. So that's about it. So I'm going to sign off for a little bit, and glad you got to hear that. Got to hear a little bit of David Ivory on the phone, doing some FaceTime. It's great working with a gentleman like that. My other goal too is to go back and start working with a couple of the people that have really kicked me in the ass over the years. I'd love to get back and start working with Mark Hudson, Earl Slick, John Weisswasser, Jeff Matthews out in Chicago, tremendous songwriter. Just Jeff is great. He and Joan are amazing. Great doctors too. John, I give you guys credit. Kudos for what you guys are doing. Brett Call. Brett has done every one of my albums, and I wouldn't be doing this shit if it wasn't for Brett. He and I met in 1990 at Drexel Brook Engineering, and it just Brett's the mastermind behind the band Ekelin. Tremendous right there. Just really cool stuff. Check out their stuff. It's ECHOYLN, Ekelin. Great music. Check the stuff out. Again, Mach 22, Tuesday night, 9 o'clock. Check them out. We'll be here. Rock and roll. All right. So, let me just, is it? Yep, we're done. All right. Later.